Snowflakes whisper 'neath my window. I choose to take that as a compliment.
I'm Kate Hahn with TV Guide Magazine and TV Insider, and we have John Lithgow here talking about his new PBS special, Art Happens Here. John, tell us what this show is all about.
Well, it's about me going back to school. It's about arts and education, of course, but I myself, as a kid, had some wonderful art training in public high schools. And I decided, as a way of sort of advocating and highlighting the importance of arts in education, I would go back to school in 4 different settings and hurl myself into 4 different and distinct art activities: printmaking, ceramics, vocal jazz ensemble, and Dunham dance.
Well, in the vocal jazz ensemble, it was very surprising. You actually got a little stage fright. You got some butterflies, which we didn't expect from someone as experienced as you.
No. Even as an actor, everybody knows the feeling of, I've got to do it now. And it's only when you actually start that it begins to flow. And yes, I sing with these 12 wonderful singers from the LA County High School of the Arts, and a wonderful teacher named Miss Bass. And, you know, it always happens the first couple of days of rehearsal, when you first launch into singing a song. If you're not a professional at it, if you're untrained as I am in all these areas, your voice is, you haven't relaxed your vocal cords, you have no confidence, you're tentative and shy and a little breathless, so you sound absolutely horrible. And I did. But I kept reminding myself, that's exactly what we're doing here. We're learning.
Well, we're going to do a little learning right now, because I want you to show me some of the moves that you learned. Catherine Dunham technique is what you learned.
Meet Ms. Marshall, one of the world's foremost champions of the Catherine Dunham technique, combining modern dance with the traditional movements of Caribbean and African cultures. Well, this wonderful teacher, Sarah Marshall, she described Dunham dance, which is very much based on Jamaica, Trinidadian dance. She described the women coming to market with big pots on their heads. It's a wonderful posture exercise, but to hold everything in balance.
Plie, plie. Remember, you have a basket on your head. Keep still and very easy.
But imagining,
I have a pot on my head.
that was one thing. Yeah, that's the Dunham walk.
How is this?
The Dunham walk.
Do I kick up like this, or
So much better than I am. Now you know how I felt. But there was another thing which was like shucking the sides off of sugar canes. To just reach and shuck. Reach and shuck.
And reach and shuck.
And then,
Okay.
put a pot on your head and walk away.
Okay, great. I've got a pot of sugar cane
Yeah.
on my head.
Look at you.
All right.
Did you ever take dance?
I did.
Yeah, you see.
I'm being a little disingenuous here. Also, you go to Self-Help Graphics, which is so cool, and you make this beautiful, you collaborate with someone, which I love about this, a young artist, and you make this beautiful a silkscreen. So tell me about that process.
Well, I had done some silk screen as a kid, but the technology of it has become much more advanced. We used to literally use these silk frames, use acetone to sort of melt the wax into the fabric. Now it's all very technological, but the principle is the same. This beautiful, wonderful use of color, and you can be quite free with it, and the technology does all the work. And yes, this wonderful man named Dewey, he took this lovely young woman named Yoli, who's a very accomplished artist herself. He put us together to create a t-shirt. And we had been on the Mariachi Plaza in the middle of Boyle Heights in East LA, a neighborhood that was, to my shame, it was all new to me. And it was like bursting with art and color. And then we went into self-help. We heard the mariachi players playing in the park. And we did this wonderful little, we co-created a design for a T-shirt. And we featured one of the mariachi players.
That was great. And you are, John Lithgow, a very good artist. I saw you drawing a little freehand.
Well, as an artist, I'm a very good actor. Just give me the red one,
the red
and
one.
I'll draw a portrait of you. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. This is a career
Well,
high point. You guys,
look,
where do you want?
Look, that's
right here?
just perfect.
Okay.
Now this is just to promote the show, but I will give you this as a gift.
Thank you very much.
You know, Chuck Close famously said, "No one ever likes a portrait of herself." But you can just blame yourself
And my
for
parents.
insisting that I do this.
I was going to say my DNA. I'll blame that.
Oh, actually, this is coming out just fine. I hesitate to flirt with you, but you're a lovely-looking woman,
Oh, thank you.
an excellent subject.
Oh, that's good. This isn't too painful for you then. We don't
Oh
want to.
no, I'm having a great time.
Okay.
But I have to tell you, I can't stand the sight of myself on film. This is true of most actors.
Has that always been true?
It's a very uncomfortable making thing, seeing yourself, because nobody ever really knows what they look like. They think they do from a mirror, but mirrors are completely deceiving. So it's very upsetting. It's like, what? I don't get it. That's not me. And you have to acknowledge the fact that it is. There you are.
Oh, look at me.
There
I
you
do
are.
look lovely.
Yeah, well, you see,
That's beautiful.
consider the source.
Oh, thank you very much.
I do a bit of that in our show, and we have found wonderful ways. I got a brilliant young man named Adam Bankhead animates my drawings, and they
Yes.
are like little bumpers all through the show.
Yeah. No, they're great to see. I love the one at the end where it shows all the roles that you played.
Yeah, that's right.
That's such a fun thing to watch.
Yeah.
I did want to ask you about your roles because
Okay.
it strikes me that some of your characters maybe could have used an art outlet in their lives.
Everybody could use an art outlet.
Everyone could. So I want to start with, let's go way back. We're going to talk about your TV people. So Dick Solomon from Third Rock, from the Sun. Where should he have applied himself when it comes to art?
Well, listen, Dick Solomon was an alien who could master absolutely anything. You can't teach him a damn thing.
That's true.
So probably the best thing to do is just to send him to a tennis camp or something, you know, just give him a good workout.
Okay, no art for him at all?
But in fact, on the series, he tried all sorts of things. He sang close harmony Cole Porter at the piano and played beautifully. He actually attempted figure drawing, and he realized he was terrible at that, so he posed nude instead. He was very creative that way.
Yeah, right. If you can't do the drawing, then be the model.
Exactly.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the Trinity Killer, Arthur Mitchell, in Dexter?
Well, he needs a little occupational therapy. He's stone evil. I would have set him to work at the piano. And if he could learn it very quickly, have him play Chopin, something to calm him down.
Okay. All right.
And prevent him from killing people serially.
Keep him busy. Now we have the FBI Assistant Director for Counterintelligence, Harold Harper, on The Old Man. What about him?
Well, he needs lightening up. I would teach him the banjo.
You hear that, producers?
He needs a good time. He's got to forget his troubles.
Well, this has been a good time, and the show is it's really heartwarming. It's wonderful. It inspires you to get out and take some classes or get involved. It's really great. And is there anything else you want to mention about Art Happens Here?
Oh, it was such a wonderful experience. I want to give great credit to my producers, Perry Simon and Juan Davis, Antonia Diaz, an amazing editor named Suzanne Pinney, who really turned it into a piece of magic. My whole approach on this show was to create an art object. I mean, I create 4 of them in the course of the show, but the big one is the show itself. And I'm just so damn proud of it.
Well, you should be. Thank you so much for stopping by to speak with me.
Of course, it's great to talk to you about it.